was about to go into something during this last, what I was going to record, and I'm just going to leave it alone for right now because I prayed today, and I'm going to pray later. I'm just going to pray that people just get what they need in this time, especially what's going on today. It's going to be the spiritual community that saves this world. hmm It's going to be the spiritual community that saves this world, that leads us out of some of the things that we're going through at this time. I have to ask myself today, do people really understand the difficulties that people have in this country? I have to ask myself today, do people care about the difficulties that people have in this country? Because look at what's going on now. And how many people stood behind all that? It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a sad today. For me, it's a sad day. You know, I was walking. I went outside because it's nice outside, and I went downtown, and I was walking through the Skyway, and I walked past this display case outside of the public library that they have in the Skyway, and it was these pictures of vintage pictures from just like black folks, African American, melanated folks, however you want to look at it, but black folks from yesteryear in St. Paul and Minneapolis, from the cities. And I started to get sad. I did. Because I kept hearing like, this is not what we fought for. This is not what we died for. But this is what we expect. And that's sad because a lot of people, no matter what race you are, but a lot of people who are descendants of immigrants, especially black folk, you know, people can say whatever they want to say. Is that conversation is not up for debate for me, because the dynamics in this country with blacks in this country and the contributions that we made to this country with slavery and all the rest of that that's not a conversation I wanted to have with anybody. It's there, it happened, and the fact of the matter is that a lot of people never quite consider the fact that they would ever be in the same position as my ancestors were. And what people are going to be realizing is that you don't matter either. I said it a month ago that this is not about a color thing, what's going on now. This is about a class thing. The rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots. But this is happening because people refuse to take a good look at history and be honest about what has happened, not just to black folks, but to women, to other marginalized races and people in this country. People refuse to acknowledge what history has already proven to us, that it's destructive, that there is a huge thumb on people in this country if you don't have. And unfortunately, what happened is that we got a people that want to have, that voted for bullshit people to get into the Congress. Because realistically speaking, it is what it is. That's what y'all voted for. And a lot of people that voted for the bullshit that's going on now are people that thought it would never affect us. That's not going to happen to us. He promised us one thing, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And a lot of these people are without benefits. A lot of people are scared because they don't know how they're going to pay for their medicine. A lot of people are afraid about what's going to happen to their parents in these nursing homes. People didn't understand it because, to be honest with you, and the real honest part about it is that they thought that they were protected. They thought that federal aid was welfare for poor people. They're not poor. This, that, and the third. I'm not of that race. I don't need that. Those people get that. And now everybody's fucking seeing. And so, like, I believe that what's happening now is going to continue to happen, because what we have to understand in this country is that how important life is, fair chances for everybody. Because now people that thought that they had an advantage in this world no longer have that, because they don't have the money for it. They're not part of the 1%. They're not part of the billionaires that run these companies and run this country now. And so now everybody's about to fucking see. And I can guarantee you in about another 4 years, it'll be a whole other conversation. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things going on in this world over the next 4 years. And I'm not trying to scare anybody or fear monger. I'm being a realistic person. Do we see what happens in these other countries when they have a dictator or somebody that's running the country and they don't have a say about what happens? There's uprisings that occur. That's what I feel like is going to end up happening. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be violent uprisings or things like that, but I'm telling you that there are way more of us in this fucking country than there are in those assholes in Congress. Way more. But it is going to be us in the spiritual community that is going to have to step in and make a change, for people to see things outside of the physical and realize how there needs to be a change in frequency, a shift in consciousness to understand, so people can truly value what is truly important in this world. Money is important. We got to live, right? But it's not the most important thing. Whether or not somebody has $1 million or none doesn't justify who's more important or who deserves what. And as a matter of fact, spiritually speaking, if you have more, you should give to those that do not. That's how it goes, how it should go. We got all these people, these evangelical Christians and this, that, and the third, but everybody always forgets what Jesus said. Take the shirt off your back and give it to your neighbor. You know, look out for your brother. Look out for, and my brother's keeper goes without saying. It's not just your brother, it's your fellow brethren, male or female. People don't get it, but they're about to get it now. People will be calling on God now. And that's why people got to understand everything happens with due to the divine plan. This world is a very ugly place because everybody's selfish. Everybody only cares about themselves. People only care about clawing their way to the top, no matter who they hurt, no matter who goes without. And I'm telling you, we forget that we are living inside of a living, breathing body. Does nobody thinks that Mother Earth doesn't have feelings or doesn't see what's going on inside of her and says there's something going on weird with my energy because I got all these disgusting, selfish, evil ass people inside of me? There's nobody, see, people don't consider that. People don't care. People don't care enough to make an unselfish decision. These people already are worth billions and billions of dollars, and they're bitching about tax cuts and this, that, and the third. They're just greedy. They want more money, even though they have it all. And unfortunately, we are now stuck in a situation where we have a president who supports them more than he supports the people that put him in office or the rest of this country. They don't give a fuck. I keep telling you guys, they don't give a fuck about us. And so now is the time I feel like we're going to all be called to come together, because we are going to have to stand together in solidarity, no matter what your political beliefs are, no matter what your religious beliefs are, no matter what your spiritual beliefs are, no matter what your skin color is, no matter what your age is, confirmation, no matter if you're an immigrant or not. We're all fucking immigrants here. None of that's going to matter, because we're all going to be in the same boat, fighting for liberties and freedoms that we've always been afforded, and now we do not. The things that we took for granted, we are no longer going to have. And so we are going to have to band together and stand together and come together in solidarity, put our differences to the side, to reclaim democracy, quite possibly, to save a bunch of lives, for us not to feel like we're in a third world country. We're going to have to do that. There's a lot of churches right now that are going over their books, because guess what? Most of these churches are only operational because they receive federal funding. Stop it. That's too bad. It's very sad though, and the reason why I'm sad about it is because there are so many people out. Like it to me, it's just common sense. Can there be certain adjustments made? Of course, there can always be things reevaluated or relooked at. But to just totally cut people off without any kind of notice and don't care about it and mean what you say, that's some cold-blooded shit. That's very cold-blooded. Where are all these people? Where are all these people that were coming to these rallies? Where are all these Democrats at? Get up off y'all asses and come together and try to fix this shit or lead something to help change it. Maybe that's what they're doing now. Don't just sit around and bitch and moan and whine about it. You guys are the leaders in this country. Get up off your ass and do something. See, people have been in this whole kind of, well, that's what y'all voted for. That's what y'all get. I don't agree with that shit. I did mention earlier, that's what people voted for, but everybody's sitting back like, ha, everybody suffers. You know, that's what people have to understand. If one person suffers, then there's a risk or there's a risk for everyone else too as well. These political pundits getting on talking about this is the man but what solutions are you guys offering? You guys are just really kind of getting people in their feelings and pissing them off even more, or scaring people even more. What are you offering to comfort people instead of just attacking the other side? Nothing. So I'm off the news for a few days. Watch out for scammer profiles, please. Watch out for scammer profiles, okay? They're back. I do not work for an orphanage. I'm not raising money for an orphanage. And I realize that people just like, they'll leave comments. So beware of that. You know, anybody knows me. I'm not going under nobody's profiles or videos talking crazy shit to anybody. I'm not trying to raise money for an orphanage. If you believe that, then you have not been listening to nothing I say. Okay, and also too, shadow banning is back in effect. I don't really care, but I just would like to let you guys know to get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it ain't. These karmics. That's what I mean. But we're in such a very kind of difficult yet sensitive place in this world, and people only give a fuck about themselves. But there is no rest for the wicked. It really, really and truly takes for people to see what it's like to be in someone else's shoes, for even just for a moment, a split second, and it can wake people up. People can see the true evil in people and their real intentions after the fact, but it will help them wake up. How many of us have had to be in situations, okay, where we've had downfall after downfall, setback after setback, homelessness, job loss, being broke, hungry, strung out on dope, those kind of things, drinking all the damn, like those bad situations before we woke up and realized, okay, there's something better. We have to do better. We got to put the work in. That's what's happening in this country. You see what happens because people think that it's such that only certain people go through certain things, or that'll never happen to me. Well, no, it is. It may not happen to you the same way it happened to someone else, but something will happen to you to wake your ass up if you are living in a very nasty, low vibrational frequency and you're just dishing that out to everybody else. That's what's happening. And like I said, if one suffers, everybody else suffers. That's what's happening. And people are waking up and they're realizing it now. And I can guarantee you, most of these people that sat around on both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats, okay, one suffers, they all suffer. Everybody's about to get it. And it's gonna bring people together. It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna. If people are not gonna allow themselves to come together to work towards a greater good in this country through unity instead of division, they're just probably gonna get left behind. Yep. Because I'm telling you, we are in the age of Aquarius. We're supposed to be ascending, not descending. That's why we're all waking up. That's why we all have these different assignments. And Focusing on this horror, focusing on all the bad things in this world is not good. To acknowledge that it's happening, to see that it's there, to realize what's going on, that's different, because then you can come up with a solution. We can try to find ways to make our lives better as well as other people's lives better. But we can't do it. We can't do it in divisiveness. We just can't do it. It just doesn't make any sense. Divisiveness is what has gotten us here. Divisiveness is the reason why this is happening, because we have the haves and the have-nots. We have the rich and we have the poor. We have people who are influential and people who nobody considers. Divisiveness, division. That is what is happening. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. A grand jury testimony is now adjourned. It's been completed. That was the message that I got earlier when I was vacuuming. So I'm going to pull some energy on it here and get some, and just see what this grand jury testimony is about, okay? Thank you all for joining me. Get the likes up, please. Get the likes up if you're watching. Get the likes up. If you support the channel, just press the fucking like button. If you don't support the channel, don't. It doesn't matter. You're just, and that's what I'm saying. Whoever, I already know what it is. There's a ton of people that come over and false flag videos and to slow them down. And who knows? There's probably a hacker hacking into the YouTube system, fucking with people. I'm telling you what it is. When we really understand what's going on, it's probably, I'm not going to say probably, but grand jury testimony, federal indictments are probably on the way. If a grand jury testimony has been completed, there's some indictments coming, okay? So, these are some ignorant motherfucking people. I'm telling you, ignorant ass people. They're ignorant. People are just ignorant. They're ignorant, and they don't know no better. They don't have no type of home training. They weren't raised to respect people. These are the people that continually fuck with people in the collective. You feel me? Gang stalkers, ignorant ass neighbor, shit like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what kind of world we live in, where people are so ready. I'm telling you, there's been some type of investigation, and something is there's something going out. There's something going out. 8-9. Something is moving forward. 8-9. Investigation. Indictments are going out. I can't make it up. There's been some type of inquest, grand jury testimony, some type of grand jury investigation. Or is that what it's called? A grand jury? Because grand juries convene to, let's see. Let's look it up. I'll pause this. I'll be right back. So just 7:57 on the clock. That is Virginia, I believe. But let's read it, okay? Just real quick. A grand jury is a legal, this is from ChatGPT. A grand jury is a legal body that plays a crucial role in the criminal justice system, primarily in the U.S. to determine whether there is sufficient evidence to charge someone with a crime. Here's the purpose and the function of a grand jury: deciding on charges, shielding against unjust prosecution, confidentiality, which is why we don't hear about grand jury grand jury trials convening. Generally, we don't hear about that kind of stuff. Investigative powers and differences from a trial jury, okay? A grand jury does not determine guilt or innocence. Its role is limited to deciding whether there's enough evidence to proceed to trial. Grand juries are typically larger, 16 to 23 members, than trial juries, and do not require a unanimous decision. Only a majority vote is needed. It also helps gather evidence that might not otherwise be accessible to prosecutors. Grand juries have broad authority to subpoena documents, compel testimony, and conduct investigations. Grand jury proceedings are secret, which helps protect the reputation of the accused if no charges are brought. It also encourages witnesses to speak freely without fear of retaliation or public scrutiny. Grand juries act as a safeguard, ensuring the individuals are not wrongly charged based on weak or insufficient evidence. This serves as a check on prosecutorial power. Okay? The grand jury reviews evidence presented by a prosecutor to determine whether there is probable cause to believe a crime has been committed and that the accused should be formally charged, indicted. What did I say? If the grand jury believes that the evidence is strong enough, they issue an indictment. If not, they return a no bill, meaning no charges will be filed. There are some of us in the collective that probably had no idea that there were grand jury trials being conducted because we were being investigated for something. But this grand jury trial, let's see. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. A secret grand jury trial. Very, very secret. So we'll see what Spirit allows me to know. What does Spirit want me to tell you guys? Shh, it's a secret. Spirit says shuffle again, and I will. The ancestors are not happy right now. And just telling you here, this is about a female. A female. An Empress in the reverse could be a mother that has been being investigated. And she could possibly be a Virgo. So there's been some type of grand jury trial going on investigating a mother in the or Empress in the reverse, a mother. Spirit says that's the truth. Ace of Swords here, okay? Ace of Swords. Trying to find the truth about this woman. So tell me what this woman has. Give me a shuffle again, Spirit said. Okay, I got you. 6 of Wands, again, behind the scenes. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse to the Knight of Wands. Weird. What's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? The World in the reverse. Clarify. 2 of Cups to the Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Wands? This Knight of Wands testified. This Knight of Wands testified. King of Wands. 2 people. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Could be a father and son. Could be relatives. Or 2 fire sign masculine energies. They flipped on this woman. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They flipped on her. There's something here. There's something here with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. These people behind the scenes, these people could have actually, this Knight of Wands and this King of Wands could have actually kind of maybe even been in some type of trouble. The World in the reverse to the two of Cups to the Knight of Swords tells me that they went into some type of agreement quickly to ensure that a cycle wouldn't come to close for them about a crime. I can't make it up. These two played a part in committing a crime. They testified behind the scenes. What did they testify to? What did they say? 6 of Wands in the reverse. It's so weird because I'm moving. I'm in some of these readings. I'm moving from front to back to front. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving backwards. It seems. Clarify. So I'm going. This already happened. The Wheel of Fortune. Clarify. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Cups. Clarify. This mother. 8 of Pentacles. They worked for her. They did some type of work for her. Now the 7 of Pentacles can mean they had plans together. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. There was a plan. A Wheel of Fortune to the 7 of Pentacles, probably to some type of money theft, because we do have these Pentacles that are coming out now, okay? But they worked with her. They worked with her to take some money for a Wheel of Fortune. This is what they're testifying about. They worked for her. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups. This mother energy. This could have been like their aunt. Maybe it was their aunt. Queen of Swords. Spirit says that's the truth. Okay. Yep. Five of Swords. Clarify. King of Cups. Also, let me get another card, please. Yep, to the Tower. Nine of Swords. Eight of Wands keeps coming out in the reverse. This is karma. Truth. Six of Cups. Lovers. Six of Pentacles. To the Sun in the reverse. To the Three of Cups. Whoever these two men are, very loyal to this woman and this man. Very, very loyal. Something happened, though. They're telling this truth, though, about what they did in the past. This is family, lovers, to the Six of Pentacles. These two people were supposed to work, these lovers paid them to do something here in the past. This is what they're talking about. They're talking about what they got paid to do, this offering. These are family. These could be family members as well. All right. But there's this Nine of Swords here. This was all done behind the scenes. Let's see. What's this Nine of Swords here? Because something went wrong. With this Tower to the Nine of Swords. Something happened. Something went wrong, and I feel like that's when these two people got, I don't know, something changed. Their loyalty changed with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. What happened? What happened here? Let me give it another couple of shuffles here. 5:07 p.m. That's Rochester, Minnesota. Minnesota could have something to do with this as well. Maybe it does. Okay. Or Rochester, New York. Listen, they saw something here. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. They weren't going to get shit. They were promised some money. They did something. They did something, though. They got paid to do something, and they did not get the money. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, in the reverse to the Three of Swords. They got left out in the cold. That's what they start. That's what they saw. That's what happened. See, this is the thing that kills me from these people, from this agreement. They were manipulated. Okay, they were manipulated. They were manipulated. These could be brothers. These could be cousins. It could be a father and a son. But basically, this is what I'm talking about here. This is the problem here. These people, we're going to get some state energy out here, because then we're going to grab a different deck to see what they did. These people, people only care when the part of the, you know what I'm saying? So whatever the wrong they did or they got paid to do, I feel like they already did it, and they got betrayed. They didn't get paid to do what they were hired to do, or what was promised to them. But now they want to flip on people because they didn't get the money, but you was going to do it anyways. You wasn't going to, that's what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, there is some, they testifying to a grand jury. This mother's up shit's creek. This mother's the leader of this shit. Okay. That King of Cups is probably her husband. They manipulated this. It could be one male. I'm thinking two. Broke a law with the Justice card in the reverse. Is it? Can we get some state or country energy out here? Holy Spirit. Alabama's significant. Let's get another card out here. We're going to get 3. Colorado, significant. First they get 4. Maryland is significant. One more, please. Yikes. Puerto Rico. And then it goes blank. So Puerto Rico is significant as well. It flew out like that. I don't know. Take the energy as it resonates. Let's use this one. See if we can figure out what they got paid to do. I feel like whatever they got paid to do, they did it. They received some type of, I don't know if it's immunity or because if somebody commits a crime, do they get immunity? Depending on what the crime is, I suppose, right? Or they got a really good deal here to testify against this woman, whoever these 2 men are, okay? I got some orange vanilla cream tea. So good. Throw a little honey in there. I felt so much better today though without the coffee. Not gonna lie. Okay. Somebody's sitting around, side note here, I just saw something. Somebody's sitting around very, very angry. It's a female. She's sitting around very, very angry, like rage, like a quiet rage is what I'm seeing. Whoever this female energy that I'm picking up on is very angry. Very, very angry. Like, snapped angry. Another card, please. 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. They to hurt somebody. It didn't work though. 10 of Swords. They might have tried to. 10 of Swords in the reverse. To the 5 of Swords. They like maybe some type of attempted red rumming of an Empress energy. Yep. Spirit says that's the truth. Mm-hmm. The Fool in the reverse, to the Sun, to the 2 of Cups, to the Hermit. That's what's being investigated. Actually, this King of Cups is the one that I'm picking. This is deep. The King of Cups is the one that propositioned them. So the man propositioned them. So this could be. So say like for instance, if this is a married couple, this Empress in the reverse with this King of Cups in the reverse, this masculine energy got somebody that he knew to do this. It's King of Cups. To hurt somebody. This is what they're telling this investigator. Or that's what's being investigated. Yeah, 5 of Wands, I can't make it up. Yeah, that was the plan, 7 of Coins. And this is how they were supposed to, that's what they were supposed to get, to gain. Mm-hmm. What else? Six of Cups. It's this man's family. This King of Cups in the reverse. King of Coins in the reverse. I'm sorry. King of Coins. Same man. That's who paid them or said that they were going to give them something. And they couldn't do it or chose not to do it. I'm picking up on like an attempted kind of thing because the Ten of Swords is in the reverse, the Five of Swords. There was some type of action taken towards this person. So I don't know, you know how this can obviously go. Somebody could have physically kind of hurt somebody and it didn't, you know. Somebody could have maybe tried to poison somebody. Could have been something like that. But whatever happened, they did it. They did it, but it just didn't work. That's what I heard. Yeah, Six of Swords, Three of Coins. Yeah, this was a very, very, something could have happened in December, by the way, as well. This grand jury testimony could have occurred in December. That's what I just heard. With this part, I just heard this part of it. So these two people realized that this collaboration was no good for them. It was not going to sell them to calmer waters, okay? They realized that. Spirit says that is the truth. Yeah, they took those blinders off. Two of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Wands, yep. Realized what was going on, put their guards up. So I feel like somebody saw God. The Hierophant. I feel like these two people probably had some type of awakening. Come to Jesus moment. That what we're doing is wrong. So that's what they told this investigator. Or that's what they told these people during this grand jury testimony. That an Empress in the reverse and her husband paid them to, well, they know it was from the both of them, but they're telling them that the masculine. So I'm picking up like, so if these two are married, but maybe like they're married, but maybe they, you know, one of his couple of maybe like his nephews, or maybe even hers. But these are two people that they're related to. I don't know how, but the masculine energy is the one that solicited them to do this. That's what they told the grand jury. But this Empress is the one that's who they're looking at for this. Okay. Rico is what I'm hearing. Rico case. Listen, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords. I'm telling you, the King of Cups. They betrayed them. They never got their money. They never got it. Tell me. Wow. I'm gonna pause this. Okay. Yep. Ten of Coins. I can't make it up. They never got the money. They never got it. They never got it for the job that they did. Eight of Coins in the reverse. They never got it. They never got the money. I'm telling you, that's why they're telling. But that could have been their awakening, like I was talking about earlier. That could have been the moment that they said, you know what? This what we did was fucked up. I don't know, okay? But hold on, I'll be right back because I gotta make my dinner. Dinner's on. All right, so let's just finish this out here because I don't really feel like there's a whole lot more that I'm gonna be able to pick up on. Let's just get the likely outcome for this Empress energy. All right. Indictments are going out though. Are going out, have gone out. So that's I'm just pulling the energy off of the download that I got earlier. So tell us about what's the likely outcome for this Empress in the reverse, because that's what they're investigating or who they're investigating. Tell me. What's the outcome? Page of Coins. Justice in the reverse. Okay, so again, the Emperor. So both of them. Page of Cups. Whoa. Three of Swords. This took a different turn here. This is about some type of abuse. The Tower. Yes. To the Queen of Wands here. There was some type of abuse going on here. From this woman. The Emperor in the reverse can talk about a male, but it also talks about somebody that is abusing their power. In the justice system, abuse of power in the justice system. Clarify. Queen of Cups. A mother and her children. Spirit says that's the truth. So this is about something else. Well, no, maybe it's not. So, oh, wow. Tell me more here. What the fuck is this? Seven of Wands. Clarify. Page of Wands. Block communication. Eight of Swords. Somebody really tried to silence somebody. Probably something for a court proceeding. Either somebody in the justice, the justice system abused their power. There was some type of abuse of justice, a miscarriage of justice, so to speak, from this Empress energy. She could possibly work in the justice system to silence somebody. That's why she's going to jail. To stop a witness, to block a witness, to block a witness. That's what she's going to jail for. Witness tampering or trying to kill a witness. Whoever this woman is. So that to abuse listen, I don't know. She could possibly be in the justice system, maybe not. I don't know. But this is about a mother and their two kids. A mother and her two kids. This is what this is surrounding. Okay? This is their mother. This is so. Somebody hired somebody to get rid of somebody, to silence them for some type of court proceedings. Damn, Gina. Jail is on the horizon. Witness tampering, or what is that called? Witness tampering, but like a hired hit to so somebody would not speak in court, to stop somebody from speaking, to block somebody from speaking, to stop somebody from speaking. She's going to go to jail for this. Indictments are going out. Yikes. All right. That's all. Shout out to law enforcement. Shout out to the grand jury. Okay? Shout out to the grand jury. So this Empress and her husband are going to jail. The indictments have gone out. Now this is part of a bigger case, I'm sure. It's a grand jury indictment. So RICO, this is probably involved in some type of RICO crime, the RICO crimes that we all have been picking up on. And just to recap here, grand jury testimony complete, indictments are going out, Alabama, Colorado, Maryland, Puerto Rico. It's all about this. This is what it is, secretly investigating this mother figure or female and that has abused her power. I don't know if this woman works in the justice system or not, but this is what it is. All right, I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this beach. As always, take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back. Stay in prayer. All right? Be safe out there. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Deuces.